In today's competitive market, efficiency is essential to success. Processes like just-in-time delivery, statistical process control, and modular manufacturing are strategies that help manufacturers become more proficient. But it takes more than strategy. It takes action. And action is what TC American is all about. TC American, a world-class manufacturer of custom material handling systems. Systems that are efficient, yet easy and safe to operate. Where quality is not something thrown in, it's a way of life. One such system is this monorail crane system at General Electric, Peebles, Ohio. Working together, engineers from both GE and TC American designed a complete synchronized system for moving parts, modules, and completed assemblies within the building. And it started right here in the storage area. With today's emphasis on inventory control and quick response time, TC American designed and built a two-tier system for GE that both saves space and allows for the efficient entry and exit of materials. For smaller parts, a rack storage system was designed and built that employs a top-running 1-ton stacker crane system. And the stacker mast and fork assembly in this system is designed for maximum freedom of movement. With the push of a button, operators can easily access any number or combination of rack arrangements. And convenient hand controls allow the operator to effortlessly lift parts from the rack and into the aisle for quick delivery. For larger parts and partial assemblies, a storage rail system was designed and built above the racks to take advantage of the space savings. This system provides GE with the option of quickly moving large parts and assemblies into and out of storage on either a single or a three-rail system. The design provides flexibility and maneuverability to handle GE storage needs for bulky and heavy parts and modules. To transfer materials to and from the various stations within the GE plant, TC American designed and built this 40-ton, three-rail transfer crane system. Commanded with this convenient and reliable infrared controller system, the transfer crane can traverse the entire length of the building. Each end of the crane has a system of 3 interlock assemblies which connect to any mating sets of 3 stub rails along the path of the transfer crane. And pilot lights on the bottom of the rails let the operator know the status of the interlock's position at all times. When materials need to be picked up at the receiving dock and moved into storage, or when attaching additional trolleys, hoists, or tractors to the rail system, the transfer crane's powerful lift rail is easily moved into position at the variable rate of up to 15 feet per minute. The 4 hoist cables which raise and lower the rails are backed up by 4 additional support cables, just part of the many safety features built into this TC American system. Nothing moves on rails without commands and power, and TC American provides plenty of that. From 5-ton tow tractors, used primarily to move parts from storage into assembly, to 15 and 40-ton tractors, used primarily for moving partial and finished assemblies. And moving the tractors is easy with the infrared controller. Just point the transmitter in the general direction of the machine, and it responds to your directions. Of course, hoists, trolleys, and tooling are also an important part of moving parts and products. And TC American has the experience and capability to build and meet almost any load and size demand. This 10-ton crane system with a hoist attached to a drive tractor is used to pivot assembled components from the vertical to the horizontal position, as well as heavy-duty lifting and transporting of materials and components. This 3-ton hoist with a motorized trolley is used for positioning components in the assembly area, as well as other light-duty lifting and transporting of materials and components. From hoists to trolleys, TC American has provided GE with the tools necessary to transport the loads required. To meet GE's assembly needs, TC American designed and built these easy-to-operate 3-rail lift stations. Movement is by push-button. A pendant controller with 60 feet of flexible cable allows the operator to move anywhere within the workstation. And to maximize space, fluorescent lights are mounted along the entire length of the rails to provide the illumination for the work area. Rail movement on the GE lift station is via machine screw actuators. and stabilization is provided by vertical guide tubes. The two outer rails, rated at 10 tons each, move simultaneously at a maximum up-down speed of 16 inches per minute, and the center rail, with a capacity of 40 tons, can move independently or in conjunction with the outer rails at a rate of 11 inches per minute. This arrangement allows the operator to assemble parts with speed and ease. When an assembly is complete, a 40-ton TC American tractor moves it onto the transfer crane for delivery to the finishing, inspection, and loading area. To meet GE's needs in the finishing, inspection, and loading area, a 40-ton single rail gantry was designed and built by TC American to handle the demanding load requirements. Up-down rail movement for this system is via machine screw actuators. As with the lift stations in the assembly area, this system has vertical guide tubes and roller assemblies for stabilization and is loaded with backup safety features. Control of the lift station's movement, which has a variable speed of up to 11 inches per minute, is by push buttons located on an operator's pendant control station attached to a wall-mounted junction box. With 60 feet of cable, this system provides ample room for the operator to move around. Last-minute modules or components are brought into the finishing area with the appropriate TC American tractor and hoist system. After inspection, the finished assembly is moved to the loading dock for transporting. The loading dock rail system is an extension of the 40-ton finishing inspection system with similar controls and features. What makes this system at the loading dock unique is the need to move the finished product around a curve and then raise it up to 5 feet above the rail tread line for loading. To move product from the finishing inspection bays, TC American designed and built this 40-ton capacity track switch. It provides a smooth transition from either the center bay or a 90-degree transition from the two end bays onto the loading dock rail. It has two positions, straight and curved, which is controlled by the operator at this wall-mounted control station. The tractor moves the finished part onto the 40-ton loading station. The system consists of a single lift rail with 5 feet of vertical lift above tread line and 13 feet of vertical lift below tread line. It's programmed for a maximum lift speed of up to 15 feet per minute and powered by a 25 horsepower hoist. Again, push buttons control the movement of the rail, and 60 feet of cable allow the operator to move around freely in the loading area. TC American, a company on the move. A company committed to designing and building material handling systems to handle your requirements. Systems that are efficient, yet easy and safe to operate. A company committed to you.